Hello everyone and welcome back to the Odoo 18 functional tutorials by TechUltra Solutions. In this session, we will explore the two critical processes in the Odoo 18 inventory module, which are the receipts, incoming shipments, and the delivery orders, which are the outgoing shipments under the operations section. So these processes help businesses track the stock movements, ensure proper inventory management, and streamline the supply chain operations. So, talking about receipts, which are the incoming shipments in Odoo 18, it refers to the process of receiving the goods from a vendor or supplier into your warehouse. These typically occur when a purchase order is confirmed and the supplier delivers the item. So, let's see how to process a receipt in Odoo 18. So, I'm just quickly navigating to my inventory module, and this is the inventory dashboard. So, whenever a purchase order is created, a receipt is generated which shows that the supplier is going to deliver these many goods and we are going to receive that goods in our inventory. So, this is the receipt section. Whenever a receipt is created, here we can find that how many receipts are generated and we are yet to receive the goods. So, I'm just opening this receipts in the operations section here. Here you will find the list of all the incoming shipments, and to create a new receipt you can just simply click on this new. Here we need to add the supplier details. So in the receipt from we will have to add our vendor details. So I'm just adding Deco Addict here. I'm receiving this particular shipment from Deco Addict. Here is the operation type, which is the receipt, and here is the destination location where the goods are going to be stored. So I'm having my input warehouse location by default. Here you can schedule the receipt date, and here is the source document. So here you can select the relevant purchase order if it is applicable. Now we'll just add the products and their quantities by clicking on this add a line under the product section. So here I'm just adding desk lamp as my product here with 500 as the demand. So before moving forward, we'll just check the existing quantity for this product. So by clicking on this internal link, and here in the more you can find the on hand quantity for this product. So here you can see that at present it is 2000 units on hand. Now we'll just move to our receipt, and here we'll just create a receipt for the desk lamp by 500 as the quantity. Next up, we have our additional information, which is very useful for the shipping information. And here you can find the carrier. It is a standard delivery or more. Here you can add the tracking reference. Here you can define the weight for this shipping. And here in the other information section, you can add the different details such as who is responsible for this particular incoming shipment, if you want to define any sales order which is connected, and here is the project field where you can align the project if created in the project module. And last, we have a note section where you can add an internal note which will be printed on the picking operations sheet or receipt. So here we can just click on this mark as to do once we have added all the details, and once we have received the goods physically, we can just click on this validate to confirm this receipt. Now, once we have validated this goods are in at the warehouse input, so our next transfer would be, so click on this next transfer, and here you can see from the input location we will receive our goods to our final destination location, which is our warehouse stock. So we'll just click on this validate, and this action now will update the stock levels in the real time. So we'll just move to our main product, which is our desk lamp, and we'll just confirm the quantity, on hand quantity. So here you can see previously it was 2000 and now it is 2500. So we have received the 500 quantity for this desk lamp successfully. You can also confirm the stock updates by simply navigating to the reporting section, and here we have our inventory valuation. So from here you can verify that the received products are reflected in your stock. So here you can see the date and the time. Here is our receipt, and we have received this product as 500 quantities. So that's all for the receipt section. Now we will just move to the delivery orders and learn what exactly they are. So now talking about the delivery orders, which are the outgoing shipments. So what exactly these delivery orders are? So a delivery order is created when a sales order is confirmed. It represents the process of fulfilling the customer orders by shipping goods from your warehouse. Now let's see how to process a delivery order in Odoo 18. So here in our database, I have already created a sales order. So just let me quickly show you that here in the sales module, I have already created a sales order for the customer Anita, and here I have already added the product, which is our desk lamp. So here you can see for 200 quantities, a sales order is there for Anita. So yours the delivery is generated. So we'll just move to our inventory module here, and here in the dashboard, similar to this receipts, we have the delivery orders. So here you can see the count also, how many delivery orders are in the waiting state, how many are late in the section. So we'll just move to the deliveries from the operation section. Here is the deliveries. This section lists all the pending and the completed deliveries. Here you can see the different status for the deliveries. This is in the done state, this is in the draft state, this is waiting for another operation, and similar. So here is our delivery for the customer Anita. So I'll just quickly open this, and here you can find the desk lamp already added here as 200 as the demand. So we'll just add the 200 quantities here. We are going to deliver 200 quantities. Here you can find the different details, such as the customer name as Anita, the operation type is pick here. So here you can find the source and the destination location. The moves are going to be picked from the warehouse stock, which is our main warehouse, and it will be delivered to our output location. Here you can see the scheduled date, the deadline for this, and here you can find the source document, the sales order linked to this particular delivery. Here in the additional information tab, you can find the details similar to which in the receipts we were having the shipping information, the career option, the tracking reference, the wait for the shipping. And here in the other information, you can find the shipping policy. It is by default as soon as possible here. You can also define it as when all products are ready. Here you can select the responsible person for this delivery, and here you can already see the sales order assigned, and similarly you can also add the project if any ongoing project is being linked to this particular delivery. And here in the last we have the note section, which is an section where you can add an internal note which will be printed on the picking operations sheet. So moving back here in the operations, we'll just quickly save it and we will validate this delivery. You can see a pick operation is generated from the source and destination location. Here we will find our next transfer. So by clicking on this delivery, so once our goods are packed and are ready for shipment, we just need to click on this validate button. So here it is, our delivery is generated, and as we have validated the delivery, so the goods are moved out of our inventory. This showcase that the goods are packed. We will just quickly move to our product section here, and we'll just search for our main product, and here you can find the on hand quantity. Previously it was 2500, as we have received the goods as 500 in quantity, and now we have delivered the goods in 200 as quantity. So 200 quantity of goods are deducted from our inventory. Similarly, you can also check this by clicking on this reporting and evaluation, and here you can see the reduced stock levels. Here you can see the minus 200 as in quantity. So this action shows that the stock levels are reduced automatically. Yeah, so that's all for the deliveries. which are the outgoing shipments part. And here in the reporting you can already see the stock valuation. By name only you can define that this particular report will define the stock increase or decrease. So now talking about the stock movement summary, we can see the effect on inventory for the receipts and delivery orders. The source in the receipts were the vendor or supplier, and the source for the delivery orders were warehouse. Then the destination for the receipts were the in-house warehouse of our company, and the destination of in the delivery orders were at the customer's end. Now, talking about the effect on stock, so while receipts as an operation, our stock increases, and delivery orders as an operation, the stock decreases. So, here comes our conclusion. So, managing receipts and delivery orders efficiently in Odoo 18 ensures the accurate stock levels and smooth operations. By properly validating the incoming and the outgoing shipments, businesses can minimize the errors, prevent stock shortages, and optimize their supply chain. So, thank you for joining this session and happy inventory management in Odoo 18. Stay tuned for our next videos.